Alright, boys, we're back again. I'm gonna try again to beat a 2000. Episode 3, trying to beat an expert in chess on lichess. My girlfriend just got home from work, so she's gonna give me the power when we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Episode 1 and 2 were bad, to say the least. If you guys watched it, you know I got fucking raped. But we're going to go into it again, so let's try and search for a game. And I mean, in this series, if you guys are new to this, lichess has an awesome feature where you can pick the strength of your opponent. So I'm playing 2000 to 2900 ELA rating. That's what I'm searching for. It might take a minute to find a game, but and I'm going to try to win. Right now I'm rated 1600, and so it's probably not going to happen. About 1580 now. I've lost a lot, but the good thing that's working for me is that since these players are so much higher rated than me, when I lose, I don't lose that much rating. So we haven't gone down too much. We're 0 for 2. But they were pretty instructional losses. I think if you guys watch it, if you guys are similar rating as me, you might learn something. So that's always good, right? We always want to learn. Losing is learning. So yeah, but it looks like it's taking a while to find a game, so I'm going to go ahead and come back to you guys when we find a match. Peace. Let's go. Oh, he's at 2100. This is going to be even worse. Okay, e4, e5. I feel like recently in these games I've been overthinking things because I'm playing against such highly strength players. But I think... Okay, so he's gone with the Scotch. We just take it. And we'll just do that, and then if he takes... I've looked a decent amount into the Scotch. I mean, I'm fairly confident in my Scotch abilities. It's definitely not the worst thing. It's definitely not the most terrible move that I would like. It's definitely not something I'm scared of. Let's just say that. So we can't play d5. I've done that before and made that mistake, but then he's just going to push his pawn. And that's very bad because this is a good escape square, so we don't want to block that with a pawn. Should we go for some king safety? Because now, well, if he plays the pawn up, the main idea is to just play queen to d7, and... Oh, we can't pin the king. What am I talking about? He already castled. Okay, let's just castle. If he plays the pawn, we're going to play knight here. So, if he tries to push, and he's gone for the pin, okay. That's interesting. What do we do here? Do we just get the fuck out of here? Bishop. If you take, I'm going to take with my queen. So he's trying to bait us into playing up, and we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just going to be trying to play the most stable possible moves here. Okay, let's attack a pawn. I don't see anywhere this knight could go immediately. So he protects the pawn. Do we attack the knight? Seems legit, right? But if I'm still wary of this because he's just gonna push my knight, and it doesn't really have a good square to go to after that. Yeah, let's just attack the undefended piece. You can't go wrong with that plan, right? But I gotta start playing a little bit faster. So he pinned himself willingly. That's interesting. Let's go here. If he pushes the pawn, I'm just simply going to play this, even though it's... Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best plan. But we're going to go ahead and go with it, because it's the only playable way to... I mean, I think, at least. But now we've really weakened our queen, or our king, I mean, so... If I don't start making things happen fast, it looks like this is going to be another failure in the making. We're a whole minute down, so I got to start playing fast. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's do this. Yeah, this is the only way. Oh yeah, I really messed up now. I really weakened my king a lot. But it doesn't seem completely lost. I mean, he's going to end up winning a pawn here if he takes my queen, but it's better than taking with the pawn and then him taking with check, and at that point the game's over. He's infiltrated. I don't have any of my king pawns except for this guy that's not really doing much, so we can't let that happen. Trading queens would be the most favorable outcome here. Yeah. Hmm. Just takes. Let's do that. How about that one? Ah, that's not bad, is it? Oh, am I gonna be a piece up with the two bishops? I mean, my pawn structure is just terrible, but oh, I mean, I gotta like my chances. I did not see that move. Oh, and then he just does that. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's protect this guy. No, we can't do that. Let's just go. Here is the move. So he's not going to allow that to happen. He doesn't want to go down a piece, I'm sure of it. Let's just trade. Just trade down. Let's get that going. Develop our last piece. Get rid of one of his strongest pieces. I mean, it seems... Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, man. Oh, we just got to take this guy. Oh, but he can take with the king. Oh, no. I had plans. So if he takes, just pinning the cat. Oh, he went for it. Oh, he's done it. Oh, but that just does. That's no good either, is it? The only thing we can do now is just do this. It's the only thing. But now he can play castle here. That'd be very bad. Yeah, he's went for it. Yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, I thought I had him for a second, but... Oh, let's do that. How about that one? I wonder. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk my king up here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's resign. We lost, boys. How do I continue? Yeah, we're gonna resign. We got the fucking hands again. We got the hands. He just destroyed us. Oh, let's analyze it. At least that was longer lived than the last one. He was a 2100 too. We've just been playing against like 2000s. I mean, 2100 is... Got to admit, I'm pretty impressed with how long I lasted in that one. It's probably because he played the Scotch, which is one of the things I'm more comfortable with. Done a lot of research on it. I mean, yeah, I played the best move here, and then he takes, and then I actually know you're supposed to take with your B pawn because if you take, I mean, obviously, this is, most of you guys probably know this, if you take with the D pawn, what'll happen is he's going to go ahead and trade queens. So if you take with the D pawn, that's just bad because you forfeit the ability to castle, your king's on an open file. So that's why we took with the B pawn, just in case you were wondering. And then he's supposed to push. But if he pushes, so that is the best move, but if he, it's very known that, like in the Scotch, this is a very common position. If he pushes the pawn, we just simply pin the pawn. And then it's playable from there, and then we can eventually play our knight into d5. So he didn't go for that. He instead went for this line. And it's interesting that it wants d5 right away. I don't think this is what I played. I played bishop to c5, which is just terrible. I actually have slight advantage here. Oh, but then he's done that. Oh, and then he's done this. And I castle. He attacks the knight. Plays back. Still playable here. Looks like that's the best move. It wants me to take this pawn. Why? I have an advantage in all these games. Oh, yeah, because if he takes... So I take the pawn, and then let's just say he goes for it. Let's say he falls for this. I take here, and now his knight is hanging. Now we attack the bishop. It has to move back. We attack this. And then if, let's just say he takes it. I mean, this is just way better than whatever the fuck I played, so. He pushes. I did that. Oh, and he just takes it, because that was really where we lost it, guys. Because, oh, he made a terrible blunder. Look at this, boys. I mean, I'm up. Look at this. Look at where... I wish there was a way to highlight, but if you can see my mouse up here on the top, it says I'm up almost 3 pawns. Or, like, just if you equate that to, like, strategical, positional, just... I mean, if I just play this move... Why did I not play this move? Oh, man. Oh, that's another place that I messed up at, because this is even still playable. So after that trade happens, like, I had the right idea, but I think I was a little bit too ambitious with my pawn move. This is just terrible. You don't want to do that. So we want to do this immediately. I just was a little bit late. So I pushed, and then I did this. I mean, it's still not completely lost, but that's where it really went badly. So I should have attacked the bishop. And then, oh, we'd be up a piece. We wouldn't. Oh, but we would. But he's up a lot of pawns, though, so... He's up 2 pawns, and our pawn structure is just diabolical. And he's gonna win another pawn here. I mean, but this is still like a draw game. Oh man, dude, I was so close with this guy. I think it's safe to say we're making progress, so yeah, that concludes the analysis for this game. I mean, this pawn move was just terrible. This is really the game-losing move right here. So from this position, I should have played my knight here immediately, but instead I made a terrible blunder. Like, I'm actually, just look at how much of an advantage I have. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh man, I'm so pissed. Whatever. Alright, well, you guys got to see me get my ass kicked again. Hopefully you learned something again. Maybe a little something about the Scotch and how to play the Scotch in higher level chess. I think I did a very good job in the opening. I think I kind of dropped the ball in the middle game, but... Okay. Well, until next time, boys. Until next time. We're going to get a win. It's going to happen. I mean... I got so close this time. I was winning. This is completely winning for me if I can just find the one correct move. I fucked it up. Oh, man. Okay, until next time, boys. Peace.